Hi, it's Regan with Emora Designs, and I am back to share with you another mini album. This mini album is another cruise mini album, but it's for a honeymoon. My aunt has hired me, if you will, to make this mini album for my cousin and his wife, so that they can put their honeymoon pictures in it. Okay, so what I did was I cut out the suitcase shape on my Cricut, and I cut the frame, and I put acetate behind it. So this lifts up and they can slip a picture in behind here. And I made the brown paper look like leather, only this time, instead of doing it the way I did last time, I ran it through my Cuttlebug folder first in my Sizzix machine, and then I did the same treatment to that. That way it already had the lines in it. Then I used this red ribbon up here and tied a little like fishing lure-esque thing on here. And then from that I hung charms, and I did a starfish, a big fish, and an anchor, since they went on a cruise. And so that's the front cover. I bound the mini album with jute rope and then added brown beads to the end. So, okay, that's the cover. The first page is, I put a journaling spot. I glimmer misted it and inked it up with some Stampin' Up! Ink, Tempting Turquoise, and some green and whatever. And so I used an Adage ticket by Tim Holtz and a paper clip that says story, and I distressed it around the edges and inked it. I thought this would be a good place for them to write about their trip or where they went and what it was for, what the occasion was. I added some Prima flowers that I twisted using jade from Jaded Studios technique, and put a little bling in the middle. And there was actually a flower printed on this journaling spot, so that's what the leaves are from. And then it's a pocket, so behind there is 2 luggage tags that I cut out on my Cricut, and I ran these through the Cuttlebug as well and made them look like leather. And then I left these open so that she could slip pictures in here, and then she can, glue it if she wants, after she has her pictures in there. But I thought these were cute. I thought, they have the place to write their story, and then they can put a picture of her and a picture of him, or whatever pictures that they have before they left, or something of that nature. So there's the first page. The next page is a little journaling. Anyways, I put it up on I backed it onto cardstock and then put it up on dimensional dots and made it a pocket. So she can journal here, or she can stick a picture. And then behind there is another luggage tag, and on this tag they can write the date, place, and reason of where they went after they've written their story on the other page. So I did the leather texture again on that one. And then this one just says journey, and she can do pictures or journaling on the back. This is a a cardstock pocket, and I learned how to do these from following the paper trail, and then I used the little insert in here to bind it with. So you just pull this out, and it's a photo mat. She can put a photo here and a photo here. And then the next page, I cut out this palm tree on my Sizzix, and I used, I'm going to come in really fast. I used I used Crackle Accents, and instead of filling it all in, I made the swirls in it. And so it looks like texture on a palm tree, and it's all cracked. And then I just used ink to do the palm leaves. And then behind there, so she's got 4 postcards that she can journal on the front, and then pictures on the back. On the next page, so they're little flip-flops that I made. These are ribbons for the little flip part. And then I used a Fiskars oval punch. To punch out the ovals, and she can put pictures on either side of that. And they just tuck inside the ribbons, and then these flip forward. And then on the backs of them, I ran them through a Cuttlebug folder, so they actually look like the bottoms of flip-flops. And then I just left this open so that they could put a large picture there. And then on the next page, I glossy accented the pink flamingo, and then on his legs, He's glossy accented. And then on his legs, which I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, they're crackle accented. And then I added some bling, and then this is some Riding Hood Red Stampin' Up! Taffeta ribbon, and it's tied, and then she can pull this out for photos and journaling, and then photos and journaling, or all photos if she wants. And then my aunt requested the shaker box like I had in my mom's mini album. So there is the shaker box with the shells and the sand. And then on the other side she can place a photo. And then on this page I used acetate, and then I put the netting that you get when you buy the dewdrops over it so it looks like fishnet. And then I added some buttons that I got at Joann's. And then I used my Dymo label maker to do the little words, and it says fun in the sun, and then I stamped the crab and the fish is under the net and the crab is on top of the net. So there you go. And then I used some Recollections bling for water splashing. This shell is ephemera that I printed off from the Graphics Berry, and on the back she can journal. And then this is ephemera, I think, from the Graphics Berry too, and it's a music sheet, and it says By the Crystal Sea. So there's that. So I thought it would be cute to make fish tags. So there's 3 fish tags for photos and journaling. She can do however many she wants. Okay, and then this is from the inside of the frame on the front, and I just covered it with the designer paper. Put glossy accents on the pink flamingo, put crackle accents in the center of these flowers, and then put some bling. This paper is called Pink Flamingo by Stampin' Up. And then I put 3 ticket-shaped photo mats in there. I inked around all the edges of each of the pages with a chocolate chip Stampin' Up mark. So, on this page, I did the Twisted Prima flowers again, and then I did the bling. And then this is the burlap ribbon from Walmart, and I just used my tacky tape to fold down the edge. And then I used I don't know if you can see, I folded down the edge, and then I used Velcro to keep it closed. So it just opens up like this. So that just closes up like that. And then the next page, I cut this out of the designer paper and made it a pocket. And so there is 3 photo mat. And then I cut out this leaf. This is some shimmery green paper. And then it flips, and there's this green designer paper. This is another pocket page. I used the Heidi Swap Damask sticker and then added some blue bling. This is the cardstock pocket. I covered it in designer paper, and then you can pull the photo mat out of the top, and she can put a photo on either side. And then on the back page, I did like a little scene, and this was what was left over of the damask sticker. And then I found this sequin ribbon. The sequins are squares instead of circles at Walmart, and I just wrinkled it kind of with the tacky tape along the edge so it looked like water. Then I used the burlap ribbon for the sand, and I stamped the little flip-flops with a Stampin' Up set. And then this is the journaling spot, and I made it look like a surfboard stuck in the sand, and then she can journal on the back. And then the last page, since this was their honeymoon, I wanted to do something special, so I made a pocket out of cardstock, and I've stamped Enjoy the Journey with the 10 Holtz stamp, and inside I put a mini. So it's got bling. It's a little bound book. I tied the signature in with this ribbon. And then on the back, there's the designer paper. And then on the back, it says, and they lived happily ever after. And I thought if they had extra journaling that they wanted to do about their honeymoon or extra pictures, they could put it in here. So that little book fits inside this little pocket. And then I stuck a tag in here to write a little note to them on, and then I'll stick another tag in there with my information on it. On the back is the leather texture. But I used the Stampology license plate stamps, and then I put glossy accents down over it and then put acetate over the top so that it would protect it if it's sitting you know, down on the table. It will protect it. So I thought it was a cute element to put the Just Married on the back, and then you have the little beads hanging off. So anyways, that's my mini. Let me know what you think, leave a comment, and thanks for watching.